Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to EPCOT. We're starting here today. We're going to be making our way to Magic Kingdom as well, but this is our Disney quest, everybody. We are here today to do as many of the patriotic rides and shows and such that we possibly can in honor of America 250, which, guys, the 4th of July is in 2 days. 2 days. Two. But tomorrow at 6 p.m., we get a preview of that because tomorrow there are fireworks at Magic Kingdom and at EPCOT, just like they will be on the 4th of July and on the 5th of July, and we'll be there at 6 p.m. each day to cover that. So, good to see you all. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Let's chime into the park real quick.
Oh, that's my daughter. Sorry.
All right, guys. So welcome to EPCOT. Technically, I don't think we've shown it since the trees have come down here. We've been in other parts of EPCOT, but I don't think we showed the lack of trees here. Let's fix the gimbal real quick because I think we're a little lopsided. So be prepared for a quick gimbal ride, everybody. Try to balance that out. Let's see. You have 41 days left on your countdown, Carantos. That's amazing. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Marty. Good to see you guys. Mr. Cellophane, Chef Davis, Lori Cassidy. Hello. Good evening, everybody. It's good to see you. Let's see. Where can I find the settings? There you're in there somewhere. Ah, that's the button. All right. Here comes the gimbal ride, everybody. Yeah, I expected that much. Alright. Flip it back. Come on. Settings. There we go. Get that back. Yeah, let's double click this. Alright, now let's do a quick horizontal gimbal adjustment here. I think that's much better. Let's make sure it's in there properly. So let's bring it back down a little. I think that's much better. Okay. Good. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you all. Monica today is at home. So you are just stuck with me today. Reason for that, of course, is the next few days are going to be chock full of activity, everybody. So we wanted to make sure that Monica is well rested and ready for it, coming off of that injury. But she is going to be a huge part of the next couple of streams, guys. She is also in the chat the entire day for you guys to hang out with. So, exactly, she's here too. In more ways than one, as a matter of fact. Let me turn around the camera real quick. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Monica has loaned me her fancy neckband for today, so that I don't die out here in the sun. Good to see you all. My name is Eric. This is the Weekly Hop, guys. My better half, Monica, is at home today. Just wanting to make sure that she's well rested and ready for big days over the next 3 days. We're going to be at EPCOT and Magic Kingdom all 3 days for the 4th of July, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We are here today for our Disney quest. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing. We'd love to have you along with us again in the future. And yeah, share us out to your friends and family. Let's go do all the things. Let's go do all the patriotic attractions here at Walt Disney World, guys. Let's go. Let's see. Turn it back around. There we go. And just to go through the rules with you guys on this particular challenge, this Disney quest, we are trying to accomplish all of the Walt Disney World attractions that are patriotic, including the American Adventure, which starts here rather soon, actually, so I need to make my way back to the back of EPCOT. But yeah, we'll see whether or not we can stream the American Adventure, because we've heard some mixed responses on that. So we'll see how that goes. But hopefully all is well there. And if they're not, then we will move on and we'll actually add another ride to the list that we haven't tried on this new system yet, so it'll be interesting to see whether or not that works. But among them, guys, we are intending to do American Adventure. We're intending to do Soarin Across America. We're going to do Hall of Presidents in Magic Kingdom. We're going to do Carousel of Progress. If we aren't able to do the American Adventure, we may very well do Living with the Land, which is a classic Americana sort of attraction as well. Chef Davis, she wouldn't let me leave the house without taking her traders. So if there's a good trade to be made, I will certainly be making that. We do have goals today as well, guys. Among them, 150 likes, and we get Monica's coffee. Now, Monica is at home, but she will drink a coffee at home. And I guess I will have to get a coffee if we're here in the park. Let's see. And then also, if we are able to hit a certain number of subscribers that I cannot remember. Let me double check what the description says for them. Let's see. A certain number of subscribers. And we will do Starlight Parade and Happily Ever After to wrap up the stream. And just to show you guys where we're starting for the day when it comes to subscriber count, so that you can keep me honest here. We're at 9,848 subscribers as of this moment. So, get those likes in, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you along with us in the future. Subscribing helps you to find us and helps us to continue to grow as a channel. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers. That is 152 subscribers away, guys. That's incredible. Don't you want to... Okay. Yes, when it comes... I'm sorry. I also have Monica in my ear, and I'm usually better about that, but... okay. Also, guys, yes. We're trying to hit a certain number of subscribers. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. That's a really, really big threshold to hit. So we're going to continue to push for that, everybody, until we hit it. When we do hit it, we're going to be doing every single thing. Going to do an all-day Animal Kingdom live stream together. We look forward to doing that with all of you. Oh, hello, Bert. Gold coin, thank you so much, Andrew. Hey, Theo Samigo, good to see you. Lori's excited. That's awesome. All right. Now, I am checking that description. Today is a little tiny bit overcast. We don't have a very good chance of rain, which is a good thing. The only bad thing about that is it is a real feel in the upper 90s right now. That'll drop down to a real feel of about 90 degrees by, I don't know, like 9 o'clock or something, I think is what it was. Alright, so the goals, 150 likes, Monica gets her coffee along the way, 30 new subscribers, and we'll end the night with Happily Ever After fireworks, everybody. That's what the description says, that's what we're going to go with. We need to hit 9,878 subscribers, and we'll do Happily Ever After, guys. Let's take a look here. As a special note, of course, for the America 250, and just in general, guys, like Beaker and Honeydew were saying earlier, we just want to reiterate it. Thank you to all those who have served or are serving, and also thanks to their families, and especially those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, guys. We salute you all this 4th of July, and thank you for being here. Thank you, guys. Oh, Martium says, take the boat across the water. I don't know if they're operating right now. I don't mind getting a few steps in. I don't mind. But that is a good idea. That is a great tip, Marty. If you are looking to travel across the World Showcase and you don't want to walk half a mile, that's a great option. Signal's a little rough in this area. It is trying, yeah. It's struggling. Alright, bear with us, everybody. We're good? Okay. We're back? Yeah, I see signal looks much better on my end. Okay. That was weird. Oh. Still struggling a little bit now. Huh. Well, let's make our way this way. Okay, making our way past Mexico, everybody. On around the World Showcase, heading for America. What time are we looking at? 6:16. Okay, we have 14 minutes before the next showing of at the America Pavilion. Welcome in, Beth. Countess is like, Dalek Eric is here. I'm sorry if the audio got a little choppy there when we were struggling with signal a little bit. It tends to do that. Thankfully, it does fix itself now. That's good. Hey, Benjamin Elliott. Good to see you. Yeah, guys, there is a massive heat wave across the country and across the world in quite a few places as well. Make sure you guys are hydrating. You're staying in the shade whenever you can. Be safe out there. You know, make good decisions, guys, because it's hot. Head this way. I'll get this way. All right. Alrighty, guys. We are making our way from Norway already to China. Turn up Monica's fan here for a minute if I can. Or do I not have it running at all? I don't. Oh, okay, that feels nice. I now feel some pulling on the back of my neck. Interesting. Right now, Alright. Making our way past China. You think it's hotter there than Florida, Marty? How hot is it up there right now? You guys definitely need to be safe. Make sure you're hydrating, staying in the shade as much as possible. Enjoy the festivities this weekend. Just make sure that you're being careful because the heat is very dangerous. If that's one thing that we as Floridians are well acquainted with, it's the heat. 101 degrees, Marty? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think you got us beat right now, Marty. Wow. Be careful up there. Alright, we're making our way through essentially Africa, this corner. The Mani Village Traders. The refreshment outpost. Making our way towards Germany. Alright. I see Bavaria. Making our way to Germany. If you're looking for some musical acts here in Germany, they're usually on that small stage right there. In between these two stands, you can find several different musical acts that perform here in the Germany Pavilion. Also, if you're looking to meet Snow White, she does meet intermittently between 9:30 and 4:15 right over here. It is a very strange summer, Marty. I do feel like we've had a little bit of reprieve last summer from the summer before and the summer before that, but it's kicked right back in gear and just feels hotter than ever before, for sure. Up ahead, guys, you can see Italy. Guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Share out the stream to your friends or family that want to see some of these patriotic attractions, guys. Also consider joining our membership. We have a weekly members only live stream on Saturdays. Gonna have to do something special this Saturday. But on top of that, guys, it gives you access to our 14 custom emojis, as well as our vault of our oldest live streams, in case you ever want to go back and see how silly our first live streams were. Passing by Italy now. And just like that, here comes America. Passing the gelato booth. Ooh, gelato. Back in America. Excellent. All right. How are we looking on time? 6:22. Excellent. Okay. We should get there with about 6 minutes to spare before that first showing of the American Adventure. We will be switching over to Wi-Fi here as we get into the building, so bear with us while we do so. Alright. Whew. And then we'll see whether or not we can stream the American Adventure. Plenty of time for sure. Oh yeah, it is, Marty. Yeah, I very much so look forward to the AC.
playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy.
Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, all in
It's like a movie. It's all the presidents.
Let's see. Alright, I think we're back. Let's do this. Alright, how is that, everybody? Are we good? Welcome in, Kay. Good to see you. Thank you for the flower. Welcome in, everybody. The next showing of the American Adventure is at 6:30, from what I understand. I think folks are just waiting for that. Thank you so much, Baker and Honey. We appreciate you letting us know. This is the rotunda that Voices of Liberty perform in. And here in a moment, I should be able to head upstairs, I hope. The AC feels so nice, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you. So back here in the American Heritage Gallery, guys. Always some neat stuff back here. Oh. Am I open? Okay. Good, good, good. Trinity 9 Angel, hello. 101 there in DFW, but only 39% humidity. Let's see. Let me pull up some stats here. Let's see where we are. Right now, it says 95 with a real feel of 104. I don't know how accurate that is. Let me see. Current conditions, 48% humidity. So not terrible. That's why the real feel is 104. The real feel in the shade is 101. But the actual temperature is 95 degrees right now. Bernie, welcome to the Weekly Hop. Thank you so much for subscribing. And as a reminder, guys, we are trying to get to 30 new subscribers today. If we can, we will be doing Starlight Parade and Happily Ever After tonight. Just as a celebratory thank you, guys, for helping us to continue to grow, and also for hitting that subscribe button, which helps you to find us again in the future. What? Well, that looks cool. I'd run around the parks in those. Pueblo jar, circa 1900. Wow. Very cool. But yes, this whole area, guys, is like a nice museum, essentially, of America here in the America Pavilion. Covered basket made in 1980. A land trust basket here. Oh yes, thank you. I will turn off the neck fan. Let's see. Is that one? Oh, I turned way up the AC. There we go. It's up. Nice.
Which will lead to our theater on the second floor. As you walk along this corridor, you will see a collection of flags from our country's early history, from the colonial flags and flags of the American Revolution to the territorial flags and traditional flags, and even the earliest red, white, and blue stars and stripes. As you approach the escalators leading to the second floor, be sure to take young children by the hand. Watch your step, and please use the handrails. Thank you so much, and we hope you enjoy the American Adventure.
Alright, folks. Let's start the raining.
Feel free to use the escalators on either side of this hallway, or you can use the manual escalator.
Manual escalator. These flags.
Hi everyone, welcome up. As you approach those white doors, please remain on the gold carpet, not the blue. They're automatic and they won't be opening for you. For your safety, we do ask that you please walk to your seats when you go into the American Adventure Theater. And we hope you enjoyed the show. Again, remain on that gold carpet, not the blue. I'm gonna open up those doors. Enjoy the show, everyone.
So you go up an escalator or up a stairwell to go down a ramp and down into the theater. Some bad luck. Let's see if it comes back.
This way.
Let's see. I can see if I can get in the back there. It might be better. Let's see. Right. Heading for the back here. Let's see. I think right about
At this time, please turn off for silence
up
all
here.
electronic devices. If you need to exit at
Cool.
any point during the show, we're going to be using the doors at the back
Oh,
left.
let's keep heading down a little bit more. There we go. Alright, that way I'm not sitting square in the middle so other people can. Okay. There we go, everybody. So if you guys are excited for the American Adventure, let's see some American flags in the chat, everybody. Thank you so much. Try to keep my voice down a little bit here. There we go.
Hi there, friends. My name is Callie. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the American Adventure. Thank you. And now we proudly present the American Adventure.
Thank you.
America did not exist. 4 centuries of work, bloodshed, loneliness, and fear created this land. We built America, and the process made us Americans. A new breed, rooted in all races, stained and tinted with all colors, a seeming ethnic anarchy. Then, in a little time, we became more alike than we were different. A new society. Not great, but fitted by our very thoughts for greatness. Excuse me, Mr. Twain. Perhaps you recognize those inspiring words from one of America's great writers.
No, Dr. Franklin, I don't recall writing anything like that.
Oh my, of course not. They're from the pen of John Steinbeck, back in the 20th century. Why, it seems he has nearly the same spirit as the founding fathers themselves.
Well, this is the proud elder statesman.
Mr. Twain, pride is one of our national passions. Even those who overcome it are proud of their humility.
Easy now. I was born honest. Fortunately, more often. Dr. Franklin is our genuine American antique. I suppose our story begins with you.
Actually, it started long before even my time. It started when dreams and visions of a new world were shrouded in the myths and legends of an old world. Finally, through those early mists of uncertainty, sailed the first great adventurers. This tiny ship is the Mayflower, carrying pilgrims in search of their dream of religious freedom. So, if you pardon an old man's pride, for me, this is the beginning of the American adventure.
There's a land across this ocean I'm waiting to see. A land for these people who dream to be free. So stand by the mainsail, the fierce storms will race. Aloft with teammates, our King Neptune will face. You think that these land lovers never would last? This cargo of pilgrims will weep for the mast. It's land home, we hearties, at last we've arrived, and praise be to God, nearly all have survived. But a look o'er this wilderness brings me to dread that the first bitter winter may leave all more dead. They call themselves pilgrims, these poor wretched souls, with a dream to be free in the new world they're known.
Yes, far from welcoming the early settlers, this land severely challenged them. It was a struggle for survival that gained but a tiny toll in a vast, untamed wilderness. In the decades that followed, a new challenge began to emerge. We were growing more and more apart from the mother country. Passion began to govern, and she never governs wisely.
Ah! The British think it's fools we be. If they tax our trade, then our life be next, and soon all else be possessed. Hear me now. You are to defense against the French and the Indians. Should you not help pay for it?
Parliament's colonial policy is both arbitrary and unjust.
That's nonsense. The same tea that costs you 3 shillings a pound costs us 6.
First, we spoke out with our voices. Then, we spoke out with action, with a growing defiance that led to the Boston Tea Party.
Hear ye! Hear ye! By royal proclamation, His Majesty King George III hereby says... Look at this! They're closing the harbor! But surely we could work something out. Our king feels we've wronged him.
Your king, you Tory! Either we cut the ties with England, or we surrender our liberty!
Finally, the time had come to speak with one voice in a declaration of independence. Good evening, Mr. Jefferson. Have you finished the new draft yet?
Those are new drafts all over the floor, Dr. Franklin. It seems one stroke of this pen brings 2 changes from Congress. I told you John Adams should have written this.
Oh, by his own admission, you can write circles around him.
Mr. Adams has not been prisoner in this law for 17 days. I shall continue tomorrow.
You must continue now. Thomas, it is difficult to make 13 clocks chime at the same time. But we must carefully justify this separation.
Dr. Franklin, while you slept soundly through the meeting this afternoon, we did manage to justify separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And to secure these rights,
We never must revere that every man take his must get up and fight for freedom here. Within the flags of the red progresses, Yankee volunteers. Oh, 'tis a great delight to march and fight. What is getting tough, I fear.
I shall spend another night here. At least you got shoes, mate. There's not a dozen left what can say that. Don't tell me, friend. Tell the good general then. Tell him that half his camp has got typhus, smallpox, or dysentery. And there be not a ration amongst us. Now we can forage for hickory nuts. Aye, while the English open and indulge in our Philadelphians' fine food and drink. 'Tis a strange war we shoulder, George Washington. Congress sleeps warmly in York. And the British party in Philadelphia. And we freeze or starve to death here in Valley Forge.
In the Valley Forge, my boys, forever we must hail. We fight the cold with wax on our feet as the lobster backs we gale. But the time will come when they'll be on the run and the ships will homeward sail. Oh, it's a great delight to march and fight along the victory trail. It's a great delight to march and fight along the victory trail.
In the end, we the people prevailed and achieved perhaps our greatest dream. 13 very different colonies became the United States of America, and we were free to become an entire nation of dreamers and doers.
Westward bound, Dr. Franklin, to new frontiers.
To the age of Samuel Langhorne Clemens.
Well, I like to think Mark Twain was part of all that. Yes, sir, Dr. Franklin. You founding fathers gave us a pretty good start, don't you know? We still had some things to learn the hard way. Seems a whole bunch of folks found out we the people didn't yet mean all the people. Folks like Frederick Douglass.
Even amidst the cricket song here along Mark Twain's beloved Mississippi, I hear the noise of chain and the crack of the whip. Yet there is hope. Hope born from the words of Harriet Beecher Stowe. Uncle Tom's Cabin has given our nation a key which can unlock the slave prison to millions. Anti-slavery is no longer a thing to be prevented. It is grown to abundance, to be stuffed out like a lantern.
Troublemakers like Douglas got us into this mess. We only wanted freedom, not war. Well, listen to my abolitionist brother. What? Pa, he's gonna make a real good Philly Yankee. We got a good cause, Johnny Red.
Quiet, both of you. You're gonna ruin Ma's birthday.
No. Ain't nothing can ruin today. We're all together. That's what counts. Now, you go ahead, Mr. Brady.
All right, everybody. Hold real still now.
Two brothers on
Civil War ended, the time had come to rebuild our shattered nation. And a new wave of immigrants would help us do it. From around the world they came, these new Americans, 1,000 noble curves, Oakland, Melville, all pouring into one. Seems there was a new dawn coming to the American adventure.
Enough! Enough of your words. Let your new dawn lead to the final sunset on my people's suffering. When I think of our condition, my heart is heavy. I see men of my own race treated as outlaws or shot down like animals. I hope that all of us may be brothers, with one country around us and one government for all. From where the sun now stands, I will fight no more, forever.
The wisdom of the great Chief Joseph reminded us once again of our long, painful journey to the frontiers of Gilbert.
Together, they have made this country what it is. We ask justice. We ask equality be guaranteed to us and our daughters forever.
Well, here we are, back in the heat of Franklin's Philadelphia again. We're 100 years old today. We came a long way in that first century. But like Susan B. Anthony, we're still speaking out.
And why shouldn't we, Mr. Twain?
As Tom Edison says, discontent is the first necessity of progress.
Edison? Afraid I don't place a name.
Edison's that young phonograph inventor. Why, this great hall is filled with new inventions. There's Otis Elevator, Cora's magnificent steam engine.
And don't forget me telephone, the true hallmark of progress.
Aha! Behold the proud Scots.
That's right. Carnegie Steel built this place.
Aye, and it'll soon build a new concert hall for New York.
Oh, Carnegie Hall, eh? It never asked. Donating libraries. Andy, that's grand idea.
It's an age for grand ideas.
An era for innovation.
A dawn for new awareness.
A time to challenge the frontiers of a new century. Yes, sir. We soared into the 20th century on the wings of invention and the winds of change. But our America, the beautiful, she was changing too. We needed people like Teddy Roosevelt and an outspoken naturalist, John Muir, to get our attention.
Beautiful. Fully beautiful. Those falls are magnificent.
Aye, Mr. President. But it won't last if the timber thieves have their way.
John, you may be right, but the country's growth is putting a tremendous demand on our resources.
Any fool can destroy trees. Why, for more than 3,000 years, God has cared for our giant sequoias, saved them from drought, disease, avalanche, and floods. But he cannot save them from fools.
Now, John, you know I can't ask lumbering to stop completely.
All I ask is that we stop massive destruction. What will our children inherit? Seedlings?
Of course not. I realize we're not building this country for a generation alone. I know we've got to expand our parks.
Then start it here and now. Make this valley a part of Yosemite National Park.
Well, I guess we needed those national parks. Seems the simple life of my day was slipping away. Ready or not, we were soon thrust into the hectic role of a world leader and into the war to end all wars.
Captain Charles Augustus Whitford successfully landed his fearless St. Louis in Paris last week. Lucky Lindy's solo flight across the Atlantic has certainly placed him among the greatest in a long line of American pioneers.
Today, October 29, 1929, Wall Street became America's greatest wall of rubble. This stock market crash has tarnished the golden dreams of millions.
Brick and rivet and lime. Once I built a tower, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime?
Spare a dime? Sure. Buy 4 of my apples, and I'll loan you back to 10 cents.
Hey, Sam, I heard tell there's New York millionaires selling apples too.
You mean ex-millionaires, don't you?
Hey, it looks like the storm is finally letting up. Well, maybe the Sunday drivers will come out hunting for gas.
Ain't many folks will pay no 18 cents a gallon.
Hey, listen, fellas. Old FDR's been in all of me.
This great nation will endure, as it has endured, will revive and will prosper. So first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Yeah, I sure hope he's right. Folks could use a little prosperity around these parts.
Yes, sir. Before this depression, we sure had enjoyed special blessings.
Hold it.
But you
I
know,
think
it
that's Will
seems to
Rogers.
me that he was a mighty cocky nation. We've begun to believe that the height of civilization was an automobile, a radio, and a bathtub. Of course, now we're a whole lot smarter. Now Congress wants to trim down the Navy so it'll fit into the bathtub too. You know, it seems to me like we're the only nation in the world that waits till we get into a war before we start getting ready for it.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, at the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval air
Yes, that was dedicated to you, Rosie. Tens of thousands of you across the face of America, working tonight to keep our boys in the fight. To all of you out there, a very Merry Christmas.
Well, Rosie, think you'll ever get this old duck back in the fight?
We'll sure try, Sam. Hey, what did you fellas do? Let the whole Nazi fleet use your retarded practice? Yeah, no wonder they got us working double shifts. Great way to celebrate the holidays with our guys over there. Cheer up, kids. Maybe we'll all be together by next Christmas.
golden wings, sail on freedom's wing across the sky. Brave bird, with your golden wings, flying high, flying high. America, you must keep dreaming now, dreaming the promised land of your pioneers. America, keep on flying on, keep your spirit free, visit new frontiers.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
I have a dream this afternoon that the brotherhood of man will become a reality in this state. Will this state?
23 down, 2.5. Return to set. 4 forward. 4 forward, turn to the right roll. Contact license. Okay, engine stop. 1 count, get down, Eagle. Ready, roll, ready, clear. Eagle, left license.
Restless one in a world of change, keeping dreams alive in the rain. Spirit free, soaring through the clouds of time, Spirit free, must be flying high, reaching to touch the stars, wings of change. Our restless one, search over eye and eye, reaching stars,
Well, Mr. Twain, what do you think of our America now?
I think the founding fathers never dreamed of an America like this.
Of course not. We weren't dreamers, we were visionaries. That is why our Constitution withstands the rigors of time.
Easy now, Dr. Franklin. This nation's still just a youngster, don't you know? Why, some countries have been around for 50 centuries. We're barely in our third.
That's true, but look what we've accomplished in that tiny span of time.
My dear Doctor, earlier you found John Steinbeck so inspiring. And he also sounded this warning. We now face the danger which in the past has been the most destructive to the human. Success, plenty, comfort, and ever-increasing leisure. No dynamic people has ever survived these dangers.
I may have invented these bifocals I'm wearing, but I can assure you they are not rose-colored. Mr. Twain, the golden age never was the present age, but with human liberty,
we can fulfill the promise and meaning of America. To everyone a chance, believed Thomas Wolfe. To all people, regardless of their birth, the right to live, to work, to be themselves, and to become whatever their visions can combine to make them. This is the promise of America. Mr. Twain, 'tis easy to see, hard to foresee, but I foresee the American adventure to continue a long, long time.
Guys, don't forget. Oh. Interesting. Let me see if I can fix that.
Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy.
Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits.
Alright, we should be back now. Are we good? Okay. Let me walk through the prompts in here. So I gotta fix my bag. Okay. What do you guys think about that? That was the American Adventure here in EPCOT, everybody. We hope that you enjoyed the show. I think I'll continue around the World Showcase instead of heading back the way I came. Let's head towards Japan, Morocco, France, UK, Canada, and make our way around the World Showcase. We're heading for Soarin Across America next, everybody. Well, thank you guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So is Monica. Guys, thank you so much. Ooh. Is that a new hat? I don't recognize this hat. What? Oh, is it? Okay, it's just a Disney hat. It's not one of the... If that was a dry fit, ooh, it's a cool hat. Hey. Alright guys, let's make our way over here to the Japan Pavilion. It's a little dark because it's so bright with the sky right now. Let me get a bit more of the pavilion in frame so that we... Yeah, there we go. See it a little bit clearer. This is your Kakigori booth for those of you looking for that shave ice, that Japanese shave ice. It's right there. Of course, like Monica was pointing out when we were in Disney Springs recently, Morimoto Japan now has a Kakigori booth right across from it in Disney Springs, and that stuff looks fantastic. Jay Spencer asking about pinboards. I'm not seeing any at the moment. Let me not get in their shot. Get it? Good. But the next pinboard I see, I will stop at and take a look. Absolutely. Thank you for the reminder. We are making our way to the Land Pavilion now. Always a great look at Spaceship Earth across the water there. Oh man, I always get a little emotional after the American Adventure. I don't know, do you guys do too? I saw Zori saying that she was getting teared up. It's, I don't know. There's a few moments that are definitely emotional, but like the 9/11 moment in particular, like always just seeing the first responders raising the American flag, it'll get you. So guys, we are now heading into the Morocco area. That sounds great, Beth. Trendy says I always tear up, right? Ooh, Zori's enjoying a banana split. Homemade banana split. That sounds great. Yes, Monica, always goosebumps in an emotional show, for sure. Oh, Wayne, I do remember you. It's been a while. How have you been?
I'm doing good.
Good. I like the hat.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, I saw you in the theater. I'm like, is that Erica? I was like, I hadn't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
I saw you streaming, but I wasn't sure what channel you were streaming.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, we are the Weekly Hop. We've just changed our names from Park Hoppers back in like November, October or something.
So you
like
did.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, we figured we'd rebrand to something that we could branch out a little bit from Disney. We like to do Disney almost primarily still.
Yeah, there for a while I was seeing you do some different things.
We did Universal for a while. We'd like to go do more of that again in the future, but right now we're pretty strictly Disney. But yeah, would you like to say hi to everybody? Monica's at home right now. Let's turn you around right here. Everybody say hi to Wayne.
Hello, everyone.
How long are you in town for?
I'm in town all week. I'm here till next Tuesday.
So you're going to be, are you going to be at EPCOT or Magic for the fireworks? Do you know?
Maybe both. I'm definitely doing the flyover.
Oh, good. Yes.
So I'll be there.
What is that? 10 in the morning? 10:30. 10:30.
Yep,
And that's the Air Force Reserve, right?
I think it is out of half.
Yeah.
It's heard a little bit about it.
That looks really good. We're going to be, Monica and I are going to be at each of the parks for each of the fireworks, so you might come across us again here.
That'll be good.
Monica's like, oh my goodness, hi Wayne,
Hi,
tell him I say
Monica.
hi.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad I stopped in to say hi.
I'm glad you stopped me too.
Yeah, I'm just, we're all in. I decided, it's been a long day, so I'm going to go rest.
I get that. That's the best way to rest, absolutely.
Well, next time I see you, I'll definitely see you again.
Sounds good, Wayne. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Be safe.
Take care.
You too. Guys, that was Wayne. It's been a while since we've seen Wayne. I think the last time we saw him was the glassblower shop like 2 or 3 years ago in Magic Kingdom. 100 likes. Thank you so much, everybody, for 100 likes. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Don't forget, at 150 likes, we're going to stop for a coffee. And on top of that, we also have another goal of 30 new subscribers. And we'll end the night with Happily Ever After. So make sure, guys, if you have not hit that red button, please go ahead and do so. It is free, and it helps you to find us again in the future. Also helps us to continue to grow. So thank you. It has been a while. It is good to see Wayne, absolutely. We always love meeting you guys whenever we get a chance. We met 2 of you yesterday during the silent stream. That made things really tough, so I had to run out ahead a little bit so that Monica could talk to you for a little bit, say hello. But we really do love meeting you guys. We love a face to the name because that way every time we see your name in chat, we know who you are. We can picture you. We're like, ah, yes, we know that person. We met them here. It's always good to see you guys. All right, let's see. Where are we at? We're entering the France Pavilion now, guys. We are 29 subscribers away from that happily ever after goal, so if you have not yet hit that subscribe button, guys, please do so. Greatly appreciate it. Let's find our way through the park, making our way over to the Land Pavilion, where Soarin is redressed for America 250 as Soarin Across America. We'll take let's see. Cool. All right. So we are now leaving France and heading to, oh, there was a pinboard back there. I wasn't sure if he had one or not because I couldn't quite tell. Oh, I might be mistaken though. I don't know if that's a... Do you guys have a pinboard at this station? Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you mind if I show it real quick? Thank you. Awesome. Thank you so much. Alright, go sports! There's FIFA fans everywhere, guys. Absolutely. I love the energy that that fans bring like that. It's like, I've got that same energy for pins. Woohoo! Alright guys, let's make our way to Land Pavilion for Soarin' Across America. It is 7:13 p.m. We have plenty of time. We'll be making our way to the Magic Kingdom after a bit here at EPCOT. We'll be doing the Hall of Presidents and Carousel of Progress in honor of America 250 to close out the challenge here. But we also may be ending with fireworks. Just hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already. We'd really appreciate it. And 45 more likes until my coffee. So, if you guys haven't already, please hit that like button. We'd greatly appreciate it. Let's continue moving on. I'm crossing what we call the English Channel here. I am off the bridge now and in the UK Pavilion. And we've talked about the M80s before and command performance and how a lot of the M80s are command performance. They perform back here in the garden, back there in the UK Pavilion. If you guys are ever looking to catch them. Figure out how to do it. Like, did you say Carousel of Progress? Yes! Go! Passing by the Rose and Crown, a very popular pub here in the UK Pavilion, in EPCOT in general, in Disney in general. I think there's only 2 pubs. It's the Rose and Crown here in EPCOT, and we've got one in Disney Springs as well. Let's continue on here. It's a nice little seating area. I don't remember that. It's very nice. Buy some tea and then throw it in the harbor. Hey. continuing on, everybody, going into Canada. And through this area, guys, quite often, just a little bit of lag. If you are not live with us, go ahead and check your live indicator. If it's not red, go ahead and refresh. Make sure you are on 1440p, which is the highest resolution we can provide you. YouTube likes to knock you down sometimes, so just keep an eye on that as well, so you can see it in the highest resolution possible. Earlier today, Marty M was talking about the friendship boats and using that to cross over to America, which is a much shorter route. That right there is the friendship boat, guys. A lot of people are boarding it right now to head towards America. But I wanted to do the full circle tour of the World Showcase here. So we're passing Canada right now. This is where you can get that famous maple popcorn, and then back here is Canada Far and Wide, as well as Le Cellier. You would enter right there and follow a very pretty path back to the back there. Hey, Surf Bum John, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, here's that brand new La Patinerie. Poutineery. What did I say? Wow. That's where you can find a couple of different variations of poutine here in the Canada Pavilion. That looks really nice. What? I love the Canadian geese. That's really cool.
So we're gonna have to go.
All right, we're gonna continue to wrap our way around. We're leaving the World Showcase, heading for the center of EPCOT now. Heading back towards Spaceship Earth. Canada does have a waterfall in the back, absolutely, Trinity. During our last Unplugged here in EPCOT, we spent a little time back there. The waterfall was off, but the water feature itself, the river, was still flowing quite nicely. It's very pretty back there. Hey, Playa Space Boy, good to see you. We got your email, Playa. We looked through it. It looks incredible. Thank you for that. I don't know that we'll be able to afford any of it, but it looks really cool. I think those clouds may be challenging that low percent challenge of weather. We'll see. Those are loons, eh? Oh, they may have been. It's not often you see a plane flying overhead here. Sounds good, Brian. Thank you so much for Ninja Watching, and big special thanks to all of our Ninja Watchers out there. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Wow, the wind is really picking up. Oh, did I may have lagged when I welcomed in. Surf Bum John, good to see you. Oh, and John 8670, good to see you. Parsifal, welcome in, good to see you. Sometimes when I lag a little bit, I miss chat as well. It just doesn't show up on the screen. So in case you feel like you said something and I did not respond, feel free to continue to talk in the chat. We'd love to see your name pop up and say hello. On the topic of that brand new poutineery that's back there, guys, poutineery, however it's pronounced, the place where you can buy the poutine at Canada, if you are interested in knowing what types of poutine they offer at that poutineery. Monica has gone ahead and put those variants in the chat, so feel free to take a look, guys. Disney Doug. Oh, lots of Disney Ducks. All right. Making our way to living with the land, well, not living with the land, excuse me, the Land Pavilion, where we're going to be going on Soarin Across America, everybody. Dapper Dave, good to see you. Dapper Dave says, I love the American Adventure. That's not streamed often. It's not. It's something that we keep special for the holidays. We tend to do it each of the 4th of July time frames here. Sometimes we'll do it for like Memorial Day or Veterans Day. But it is a special show, and we like to treat it as a special show. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's not streamed very often. Because it is a really, like, technologically a very cool show, and it's been around a while, so. I love cheese curds, go to the back. Are Wisconsin cheese curds any different than Canadian cheese curds? Alright guys, we're entering the Land Pavilion. Oh, hello air conditioning. How I have missed you since the American Pavilion. Kind of quiet down here. Wait, a poutine fest? What? That sounds delicious. Oh, escalator's broken. Wayne, good to see you, sir. Yes, it was a pleasure running into you. Good to see you again, Wayne. Hope that you make it back to your pool and that the rain stays away. I saw those clouds looked a little ominous, but hopefully that doesn't put a damper on the evening. Hope you get lots of rest and enjoy your stay here. And if you see us again in the parks over the next 3 days, we're going to be at Magic Kingdom and EPCOT at 6 p.m. each evening. So I hope to see you then. Walking right in. Right into Soarin', everybody. Alright guys, if you are excited for Soarin' Across America, yes, just like Mr. Cellophane and Monica just did in the chat there, guys, let's see some airplanes in the chat. Oop, a little bit of a wait, not too bad. Let's get some airplane emojis in the chat, everybody. Sounds good, Wayne, thank you so much. Not too bad of a wait. I'll be joining the concourse soon, everybody. Thank you for the planes, Mr. Selfie, and thank you for the planes, Zori. Thank you for the planes, Chef Davis. Yeah, Wayne, it's a really cool rendition that they've done here for Soarin Across America. They always do an amazing job with Soarin. Now, when we streamed this last, it was actually the pass holder preview, and we had gotten coffees. We were like, okay, we'll hang out and we'll wait for a while we drink our coffee down, and we've got plenty of time to do that. Unfortunately, that sign up there is where you have to dispose of any drinks or food that you're consuming before you go into the ride itself. And during the pass holder preview, we walked right in there, and so we actually pulled aside up there and just drank our drinks down as fast as we could, because obviously we don't want to just throw it away. That was quite something. I did not expect, neither did Monica, neither one of us expected at all that we would have just a walk-on. Ooh. What do you think, Plymouth Rock? Oh, Provincetown. What? Thank you, Chef Davis, for the planes and the emojis. Summer is my favorite. Thank you as well. Good to see you guys. Thank you, Andrew, for the emojis. Hey, Vonnie, welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, Billy Holland, good to see you. Oh, we had coffees at the time, Crystal. Ooh, which state is home to the oldest city in the nation? Is it Maryland, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, or Florida?
It's probably Florida.
St. Augustine, Florida.
Okay, but like the other person is Florida.
The oldest city in America is
It's Disney World.
yeah, St. Augustine, Florida. Although that's pointing out Orlando. But welcome in, Gail. Good to see you. Good call, guys. St. Augustine, Florida was founded all the way back in 1565. Ooh, good question. That's a tough one. That sounds fantastic, Gail. We hope you enjoy your coffee and key lime pie. Mango cheese are wild.
Wait, what is it? Kennedy?
I'm sure a lot of you guys saw that one. April 1st, 2026. That is Artemis 2. Nice. Alright. Making our way into Soarin now, everybody. Don't know that we'll make this concourse. I think we'll be in the next one. How's everybody doing today? Do you all have plans for the 4th of July? I mean, other than, you know, being right back here at 6 p.m. each day, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. Right here at the Weekly Hub. The ghost hunt, that's awesome. And Chef Davis saw a ghost at St. Augustine. There's a lot of ghost stories over there. You know that Rhode Island is not just one island, it's actually made of about 30 different islands. I did not know that. What is the name of the Rhode Island beach known for its smooth, polished rocks? Is that Grass Crescent Beach, Moonstone Beach, Marble Beach, or Gooseberry Beach? Chef Davis says Castillo de San Marcos is very haunted. That is the castle over there in St. Augustine. Thank you, Martia. Oh, Fonny, thank you so much for being a part of the Rewatch crew. We really appreciate that. And we're very glad to have you live. It's good to see you. Rhode Island was the first of the 13 colonies to declare independence from Britain, but the last to ratify the U.S. Constitution. Wow. Did not know the rebellious nature of Rhode Island.
Wow.
That's crazy. Ah, yes, shit, Davis, the fort. Not technically a castle. I'd still consider it a castle, though. Castillo de San Marcos in St. Augustine. Alright, let's see how much closer to get now. We're chugging along. Mardian, you went to the breakers? That's so cool. Hey, Rachel Ralph, good to see you. Alright, here's the last little room before we get directed towards Alpha Bravo or Charlie.
I don't either. Why are your arms on trouble? You don't work out. Your stomach's like something like you missed your tummy workout. Is this a stomach? Is this a stomach if someone works out? No, I agree. You're focusing on the wrong thing when you work out.
Guys, don't forget, as we approach Soarin here, if you are excited for Soarin, leave some airplanes in the chat if you haven't already, guys. I'd love to see your excitement here in the chat for Soarin Across America. And then after Soarin Across America, guys, we'll be making our way towards the front of the park. We'll take the monorail over to Magic Kingdom. Look forward to taking you all back to the kingdom, where we'll be spending a lot of time over the next few days.
You feed yourself that.
Oh, that's a good question, Crystal.
What's your tactic? Oh my god. Did we need to donate the chocolate one? I think Dad would like the apple water, right?
Monica's still excited for Soarin Across America. The airplanes in the chat there.
No more.
This is really such a cool room, though. There's lighting above these fixtures here to give it just that glow, and a pink and blue glow there. You've got the LED strips along the walls that are just making it all blue in here. The big Soarin sign here. Okay. Bonnie, thank you for the airplane emojis. Fulton, good to see you guys. Fulton's like, just got the notification. Are you guys at a Disney ring? Kind of, right? Feels that way.
So then you were still getting like the afterwave of like all the other ones. Yeah. Oh, so.
Mr. Cellophane still with the planes as well. Very excited for Soarin Across America.
Concourse A.
Thank you.
Concourse A. Yeah.
Heading for Concourse A, everybody. That's good. Concourse C, I think, was the one where we had audio, or was it audio issues, or was it was a lack of smell? There was no smell at Concourse 2. So I think right behind this wall here is Concourse A. So there's just a giant theater right behind this wall. Yes, guys, again, if you are excited for Soarin Across America, drop those emojis in the chat. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. We'd love to have you along with us in the future. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button as well. We greatly appreciate it. Share us out to your friends and family. We're going to be running Soarin Across America in just a few moments here. Phones like I never go to a rave posted by the Electric Mayhem. Just saying, they don't keep animals' vaccinations up to date. Oh no. Parsifal says that's funny. They're playing music from Apollo 13, which is Universal IP. Fun fact: Universal Media and Disney have a lot of partnerships, so that may be one of them right there. As much as everyone likes to portray them as staunch opponents to one another, they actually work together quite a bit.
That's why all of them sleep in
I agree. I'm glad that it at least sent out the notification this time for sure. I'm sorry that the notifications are being wonky, guys. YouTube, it's YouTube. Just know that we'll be live at 6 p.m. each day, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And over the next couple of days, we'll be live probably until about 11 or 12 at night, if not a little bit later, each night here again Eastern Time. So, we hope to see you then. And you're coming in with the coffee is because we are 29 miles away from grabbing your coffee. Are we going to do that here in Epcot, guys, or are we going to do that in Magic Kingdom? Make sure you're hitting that like button, everybody. Oh, just once. I mean, if you click it again, I think it unlikes.
This year, both AC broke. Wi-Fi. The reason for it is
I don't change the AC. It just changes.
Ooh, I suppose a little bit of vacation.
You're getting like my dad, like my mom. Because más carteras que vendían. So why is the line not with
Absolutely full. Yeah, that's why we were always like, you know, you guys, if you haven't already hit that like button, please do. That's why we ask you guys to share us out, because like a lot of times we can't just rely on YouTube to be like, you know what, we're going to send out notifications for you, because they don't always do that, you know? Which is really weird.
Where's CC? Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, CC. Let's go to CC. Let's do Guardians.
But we're doing what we can to address that.
You go right on.
Eugene Rolfe coming in with the wings, saying Across America Soarin. Yes, we are here for Soarin Across America, absolutely.
We had to go Guardian
Eating comprehension road. We're trying to walk on. Wait, that's right. He's forgetting everything, and now it's still making so it's gonna be hard to.
Why I'm forgetting? Because of you. All three of you. I'm just in the middle.
You don't sound so mean, Mrs.
Hey, the Mandalorian's wife. Hey, Dave. Good to see you guys. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we did a sudden and random pop-up live stream last night for about an hour and a half as we were making our way out of Magic Kingdom, taking a bus ride over to Animal. We took down the live stream because it was just a quick, like, nothing was prepared for it at all. It just was a sudden thing. We were like, hi guys, you want to catch a bus with us? You got it. Yes.
How many here, guys? 4 straight ahead.
Alright. Let's see what the view is like from row, let's see, row 3, grouping A. Hey, Spaceship Ears, welcome in. Good to see you. Well, thank you. We wanted to make sure we had all of the patriotic attractions here in Walt Disney World before the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, when we're going to be bogged down with fireworks and DJs and everything else like that in the parks. We just wanted to make sure we brought you guys a very patriotic live stream in honor of America's 250th anniversary, semi-quincentennial. Let me see if I can get you guys something a little bit on the screen here.
Hello, and welcome to Soarin Across America. My name is Patrick, Captain Patrick. I'd like to welcome you to this special semi-quincentennial flight. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first, there's a handsome young devil who'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment. This includes cell phones, bottles, hats, and of course, these little things.
Oh, there's like
Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle on your right. If smaller aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat, just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling. Nice work, pal. Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party at the arrival. Okay, let's review. That is seat, seatbelt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else? Yeah.
We are now conducting our final systems check. Please stow all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment. For your safety, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened during the flight and watch your children.
Bienvenidos. Favor de colocar sus efectos personales en el compartimiento debajo del asiento. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con el cinturón de seguridad abrochado durante el vuelo y vigilen a los niños. Esperamos que disfruten su vuelo.
Alright guys, getting ready for Soarin Across America. We hope you enjoy. It's good to see you all. Thank you for being here. We'll talk to you on the other side. Enjoy the show, everybody.
Soarin to tower. We are ready for takeoff. Soarin' with us. To unfasten your seatbelt, just push down on the red button on your right. Be sure to gather all your carry-on items from the underseat compartment and exit to your right. Have a great stay here in EPCOT or wherever your final destination may take you.
Thank you. You too. All right, guys. That was Soarin Across America. We hope you guys enjoyed that. It's really beautiful. Good. Good. So now, guys, we're going to be heading out towards Magic Kingdom to continue the theme of patriotic attractions here at Walt Disney World, guys. It's so cool to take a moment and just look at how this all works. It's wild. So much work goes into an attraction like this. Yeah, Marty, unfortunately if it was longer, that wait would be crazy, but it would be cool if it was a longer experience for sure. Alright guys, as we head out of here, there may be a moment where we skip as we go underground, but we'll see. See if we will not. If you haven't already, guys, hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you along with us in the future. For the next 3 days, we're going to be live at 6 p.m. each evening for the 4th of July fireworks, both at Magic Kingdom and at EPCOT. We hope to see you here for that. I will be with my better half, Monica, each night. So it'll be an even more energetic and just overall, just a wonderful stream. As it always is when Monica's here. Let's continue forward. Keep moving forward, as Walt would say. Let's head toward the monorail. And then we'll hop on a monorail to the TTC. Then at the TTC, we'll make that exchange over to the monorail that'll take us to the front of Magic Kingdom. 16 more likes for coffee. Thank you, Marty. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button. I'm trying to get to 150 likes before I stop for a coffee. Should give me a little bit more energy. And of course, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We'd love to have you along with us in the future. It helps you to find us, and it helps us to continue to grow. We need to hit a certain threshold of subscribers today. We just hit 9,850. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate that. If we can get to 9,800, and what was the number? 9,800 and I want to say it was 70 or something. Then we will be doing Happily Ever After fireworks as well at Magic Kingdom. That's true, Trinity. Walt's vision for EPCOT was originally a city. I quite like what we got though. I really enjoy that part. Make our way out of the Land Pavilion and head for Magic Kingdom. Let's go. They got the escalator working again just in time to take us back upstairs. That's fantastic. I'm gonna walk around the other direction. I don't go this way very often. This is the Dining Experience Garden Grill, guys. This entire experience rotates around, gives you views of the Land Pavilion, of Living with the Land down below, and of a number of different things to look at. But on top of that, it is a wonderful dining experience where they use the food from Living with Land and have plenty of characters coming to your table to say hello. Thank you, Land Pavilion. Until next time. Time to go back out to the heat, everybody. Let's do this. Toby, good to see you. Welcome in. We are making our way out of the Land Pavilion, back out into EPCOT, heading towards Spaceship Earth and the front of the park, where we will be leaving EPCOT and heading for Magic Kingdom. Bubbles. Bubble. Oh, that music is very... Huh. I don't think I'm used to that one. All right. There's Spaceship Earth. Bubbles. Directly ahead of us, guys, is the Seas Pavilion. That is where you can find America's second or third largest aquarium in the country. And I believe the 6th largest aquarium in the world. A lot of really cool animals in there. We'll be back to the seas in a future stream. We do love that pavilion. We love that aquarium. We love that Nemo ride as well. A lot of you may be familiar with the Seas Pavilion from before Nemo. I think Nemo fits rather nicely there, though. I know she mentioned it here in the chat a little bit ago, but yes, Monica made me watch the Disney episode of Full House last night, both part 1 and part 2. And we saw the Seas Pavilion, and it had no Nemo. It was so strange. Spaceship ears. Yes. Your namesake still looking as pretty as ever. It looks great. Hey, Rosalind, good to see you. Welcome in. Now, guys, as we approach Spaceship Earth, here's a tough trivia question. Can anyone tell me how many triangular tiles make up Spaceship Earth? Put your guesses in the chat, everybody. How many triangular tiles make up this giant geodesic sphere that is Spaceship Earth? The big golf ball. It's good to see you, Rosalind. Thank you for being in here. We're making our way over to Magic Kingdom. Look at that. Mr. Sylvan's like a lot. Plymouth Rock coming in with 11,364. Well, that seems way too specific to be wrong, Plymouth Rock. Chef Davis is like, I think it's 10,372. Oh no. Which one's correct? Beautiful. Spaceship Ears is a little biased, so they'll abstain. That's wild, Andrew. Spaceship Earth could also fit inside the tank at the Living Seas Pavilion, just based on the volume of the tank itself and the volume of the sphere, right? Speaker and Honeydew are saying that 11,324 panels is the correct number. That's the third number, guys. That's 3 different numbers. But Monica has confirmed that 11,324 is the correct number. Designed as a geodesic sphere, its outer surface is actually a structural trick utilizing an alucobond composite material that diverts rainwater directly into the lagoon instead of toward guests below. Usually. It's the second largest saltwater aquarium in the world. That's wild. Thank you guys. These are good things to know. Hey, Mr. Cruise Fever 1, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's take a moment to look at Spaceship Earth and thank EPCOT for a wonderful day before we move on towards Magic Kingdom. And I grabbed some water. Spetsdod, good to see you. Oh, Spetsdod is like, make sure you wave to George. George Fontaine, hello. That's what we've called the fountain. George or Norgie Fontaine. Here comes the monorail. We gotta catch it, everybody. Plymouth Rock says, I counted 40 extra panels for maintenance. That's entirely possible. That's funny. Alright, let's head for the monorail, everybody. We just saw it making its way around Spaceship Earth, so before it comes right along here, we want to make sure we're already up there. That'd be really cool, Trinity. I'm not sure if that's the case. I know that they use the food at Living with the Land, but...
You want a sticker?
Oh yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too. Guys, it's Jasmine and Abu. Well, that's cool. So guys, we're going to catch the monorail and head to Magic Kingdom. I feel like the sticker is like Jasmine being like, you know, Aladdin's kind of a pain, but Abu's cute. I'll stick with Abu. Yes, I can't wait for comfortable temperatures as well, Mr. Cruise Fever. Plymouth Rocks is saying, Eric, I think you could jump and touch that monorail beam. Just saying. It's a little out of reach, I will tell you. There's a turtle in that tank that's 110 years old. Someone tell Nemo. Spaceship Hero says, I have an old picture of my father with one of his early models. The interior of the sphere was originally going to have the finale of the ride only, with the bulk of the ride at ground level. That's really cool. Oh, you've never seen this one, honey? Okay, I'll do my best to keep it safe. No John Stamos stickers. No, I'm afraid they don't have any John Stamos stickers, that's for sure. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, good to see you. Welcome in. There is the monorail, everybody. Oh, Daniel, I'm sorry. I misread that. Good to see you. Just in time for the monorail, everybody. Look at that. I think left is the way to go. That is a crazy idea for sure. Okay, let's see if I can put the sticker someplace to real fast. It's like word.
No, there's a spring that probably popped off in there.
I know.
It fell off at the airport.
If you talk to the people Disney's connecting up places with these things, because my husband
Of course, guys, while the monorail is in motion, I'll be quiet so you guys can enjoy the ride.
you can just go and ask.
It's a good idea.
Are you staying at a resort? Yeah, just go ask.
Yes, guys, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Consider subscribing. We'd love to have you along with us in the future. Share this out to your friends or family that want to see a nice future out of from here at Walt Disney World. And consider joining our membership as well. We'd love to have you along.
Just a little.
On stimulus stuff.
This is on the way.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome aboard Monorail Blue. Our next stop is going to be the Transportation and Ticket Center. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails and do not lean against the automatic doors. Thanks so much. Once again, welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard the Walt Disney World monorail system. We're traveling to the Transportation and Ticket Center. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails for our trip. Please stay on your track. In the comfort of up, no smoking, please. A park which celebrates our world and the magic of close to the home. Enjoy your trip around Walt Disney World. We look forward to seeing you inside in
Yeah, so that's why. Oh, Yeah, so we've been, we know.
You all went to France? That's cool.
Yeah, we got to Savannah, been to Florida was one.
Our national last year was here.
Oh, really?
And it was fabulous.
So what? My son, look at that. And he's on it. I went on the Moving Cloud, and he does DTU, which is high school. So DTU and UVA, probably heard of them. UVA is more, you know, it's like a high school and college, yeah. So he's in the high school version, and they always do nationals in February.
Oh, wow.
So I go down here for that.
You heard of Sicilian? It's raining.
No, it's not raining.
Not raining? That's from the air conditioning?
And mother knows that.
I bet it won't last.
Oh, no. And it doesn't matter anymore because we're not. I'm going to make you go outside. I mean, the transfer, I think it's all covered. I'll even feel my legs. I can't feel my feet,
I think it's just a passing cloud.
but yeah, she got her senior pictures done here this week.
Oh, nice.
So she's gonna be a senior here. I know she looks 12, but she's not. I can guarantee it.
Love looking as young as she as long as she can.
There's this 13-year-old that we met, and this is like, thought she was older than me. I'm like, girl, everyone looks older than you. Thank you again.
Yes, thank you.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you too.
Good luck to you. Good luck in your dancing. Good luck with
Thank you. You guys too. Good job. Good luck. And
Yes.
keep dancing. It's fun. It's expensive. I hope you don't enjoy money.
It costs a lot to do it.
Oh, it is
Not a cheap thing.
so expensive. And it's like, I love it. Yeah.
Please remember to collect the ball and take them children by the hand.
First, then you're going to use your hand. Okay.
Alright guys, we're at the GTC. This is Disney's parking lot for Magic Kingdom, essentially. We're going to try to go get on the monorail right there, which unfortunately I can't go that direction. We gotta go down the ramp this way and around. And then we'll be heading over to Magic Kingdom. Pocket, good. Andrew says that transporting over 65 million passengers a year. Thank you. Third in the country. Disney Transportation. Behind only New York City and San Francisco. That's wild, Andrew. Thank you for that. You guys should be down the ramp here in a second. Then we'll head back up another ramp and on to Express Monorail to the Magic Kingdom. It is still raining a little bit, but we'll survive. Okay, so the monorail that we're going to get is not going to be monorail Silver. What do you guys think? Which monorail do you think we're going to end up with heading for Magic Kingdom? Monorail back to Epcot. It closes at 11 p.m. Okay, good to know.
Girls. Hey, they should have trams.
Chef Davis says, I propose a quick service restaurant at the 2TC called the Transportation and Chicken Center, where we will serve monorail-shaped chicken nuggets, and the sauces will be the same color as the monorails. That's awesome. Oh, there's our monorail already. Monorail teal. Nice. Chef Davis is like, coral!
Everybody be quiet.
Nobody say anything you regret. Hopefully the rain was there. Alright guys, we're back on the express monorail heading back to the TTC. Or heading back to the Magic Kingdom from the TTC. That's where it goes. So we'll be at the Magic Kingdom very soon.
Please stand clear of the door. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
The weekly hop. The weekly hop. Normally it's me and my better half, but she's at home today because we're going to be streaming every day for the next few days.
Over Monorail Teal. Our next stop is the Magic Kingdom. If you're standing, hold on to the silver handrails and do not lean against the automatic doors. Thank you and enjoy your ride.
It's like a little frog character on YouTube and on all the other things. Yes.
Found it.
Welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Express Monorail, your highway in the sky to the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, look at that sunset.
Please hold on to the handrails throughout our journey and stay clear of the doors. For the comfort of others, thank you. We are now servicing Disney Cruise's 7 seats.
we are currently holding for further traffic clearance. Please remember to stay clear of all automatic doors. If you're standing, please continue to hold on to the silver handrails. Thank you.
Hello.
We subscribed.
Well, thank you. Oh, man.
Your mom's in here now too.
No, it's my mom's account.
They're all on our YouTube account.
Yeah.
I was going to say, well, thank you. I was going to say, is that pronounced June?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching Main Street, USA. Give way to the six
Picking me in trouble real fast.
outside the park
This guy's going for the head of it. They're reviewing it. Watch. They hold them. Magic Kingdom station. Watch. See if I'm on his waist. Did I get you on it? I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is pleasure along.
I'm just
Wash
shooting.
your hands down. We hope you enjoy your day at the Magic Kingdom. As you board, kindly offer available seating to those needing special. Please remember to collect your belongings.
Absolutely, everyone is always welcome here. Kelly?
Here you go. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bounce my guest. Try to get you in trouble.
Oh, you're fine. All right, guys, let's head on out to the Magic Kingdom here. Now the brick gets real slippery up here when it rains, guys. Keep that in mind if ever you are here in the rain. Let's see here. Magic Kingdom, everybody. A little stormy, not too bad. It is currently 8:28 p.m. I'm going to head straight for Hall of Presidents. Let's get and make sure Hall of Presidents is accomplished for the day. And then it'll be about time for Starlight. So guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you along with us in the future. Let's get into the Magic Kingdom. It is raining, but it is raining very lightly. Not too bad at all.
A little bit. Oh, really? Hey, welcome. Have a fun day.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's get into the park. It's a wet day here at the Magic Kingdom. We are making our way over to Liberty Square, where we spent quite a bit of our day yesterday. But today, instead of just standing around, we are going into Hall of Presidents for what is a very, very emotional display of patriotism there in the Hall of Presidents. And then we'll be heading over to Carousel of Progress to cap off our patriotic attractions. And from there, it's up to you guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Join us for future live streams, because if we can get several more subscribers, we will be sticking around for Happily Ever After here on Main Street, whether it rains or not. And grand reveal in 3, 2, 1. Cinderella Castle. Let's see some castle emojis in the chat, everybody. If you are excited to be back here at Magic Kingdom, let's see those castles, everybody. Welcome back to Magic Kingdom, everybody. It's good to see you here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Let's see those castle emojis in the chat. Hit that red subscribe button. Share us out to your friends or family that might want to see the Magic Kingdom tonight. I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Monica coming in with the castles. We've got Andrew with the castles. Thank you guys. Mr. Chris Fever 1 saying, month from now I'll be seeing Halloween decorations at Magic Kingdom on live stream. Absolutely. Coming quick. Alright. Let's find our way. Gonna hang a left here. Look at that sky, it's wild. Mr. Cellophane with the castles. Thank you, Mr. Cellophane. Alright, guys. It's a very, very different scene than what we were seeing yesterday. Let's see if I can make my way through. Oh, starting to pick up the rain a little bit. Let's get over to Hall of Presidents. Big puddles.
Good evening, Stargazers.
Awesome, thank you for the castle emojis.
Unfortunately, due to unsafe weather conditions, we are unable to proceed with tonight's first Disney Starlight Parade. We invite you to an encore parade later this evening. Be sure to check the My Disney Experience app for showtimes. Thank you for your understanding, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your night here at the Magic Kingdom.
Quick peek at my favorite view of the castle right here. Beautiful. All right. Marty, thank you so much for the castle emojis. We're over 150 likes. I need to get a coffee. That sounds great. I will be grabbing that right after Hall of Presidents here. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it sounds like the first Starlight at 9 p.m. is canceled, but there's still an 11 p.m. And there's still the 10 p.m. Happily Ever After. We just have to get a lot more subscribers, guys. So if you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please do so. We got goals, guys. We got goals. Let's make our way over to the Hall of Presidents. Pretty. Hello, hello. Alright, guys. Oh, welcome back, Baker and Honeydew. Disney Deb, thank you for the castle emojis. Let's see. Continues shows through 9 p.m. Excellent.
Now, if you want to see the things that they put on the castle during the fireworks, then yeah, that's obviously one.
777 from Andrew, the Lucky Coffee Fund. Thank you so much for that, Andrew. I think we're gonna have to go on Wi-Fi in here, but we'll see. So far it's holding really nicely. 9 o'clock is the next showing. Okay. So we got about 24 minutes. Plenty of time. Okay. This is such a cool attraction. Plymouth Rock with the castles and the American flag. Thank you, Plymouth Rock. Plenty of time, right? Cassidy, welcome. Thank you for the flag emojis and the firework emojis. And the coffee emojis. I will be grabbing that coffee shortly. Just after this, at this point, I might grab it after the Carousel of Progress, just because I know it's going to be crazy over by the hub as people get ready for fireworks already. That's awesome, Zori. Welcome back. I know I've mentioned this before, but this is a really cool little factoid here. This is the official seal of the United States of America, and there's only one other like it, and that is in the Oval Office in the White House. Hey Megan, good to see you. Let's take a look at some of these portraits. Here we have Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson was the 7th President of the United States between 1829 and 1837. Over here we've got Abraham Lincoln. You guys may know that he is the 16th President of the United States from 1861 to 1865. This is James Monroe, who was our 5th president, from 1817 to 1825. Hey Theo, good to see you. This is Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He's our 32nd president from 1933 to 1945. If those years sound somewhat familiar, he did carry us through World War II. What's that? Yes, ma'am. We're live on YouTube right now.
Which one are you?
We're the Weekly Hop.
Weekly Hop?
Yes, ma'am. Normally I'm with my better half, but she's resting at home right now because we're going to be live at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, you got that voice. I love your voice.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and it's Weekly Hop because I follow a lot of the bloggers.
We're on all the things, but primarily this is live streaming on YouTube right now.
YouTube, Weekly Bloggers.
The Weekly Hop. It'll just be like a little frog. Love the Tiana ears. I love Tiana shirt. Maybe he has ribbon Tiana. Did you guys go on Tiana today? Or?
Yes, we did.
Did you check out the, I think they have beignets over there too, right?
I didn't know they had beignets.
I think where they used to have McDonald's French fries, that little stand.
No, we didn't go to her,
Okay.
her thing yet. We just
Okay.
took pictures with her and some of her Cinderella's together.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So we had a chance to see both of them.
Well, that's really cool. Yep, that one right there. Yep, well, thank you. You can see a slide right there. Do you want to say hi?
Huh?
You guys want to say hi? All right, let's hang out. Come over here. Hey, everybody. We do have a TikTok.
Hi, follow me on TikTok. It's TikToker, but it's Kai.Ani13. Go follow.
Hi everyone. Hi. It's raining, but it's a beautiful day. He's doing an excellent job. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your time. All right, guys, and then over here we have Jimmy Carter, who just recently passed away, actually. Jimmy Carter was our 39th president from 1977 to 1981. We have a little bit of time left still. Still have another 17 minutes before the show. I still think that's so cool. It's Obama's golf head cover of Bo, which is his very famous little dog there. Such a cute dog. Jimmy Carter's fly fishing gear. Over here we've got George H.W. Bush's tennis racket. Franklin Delano Roosevelt's hanging shelf to put little mementos on. It's wild. Guys, I already have a big enough ego. You don't need to say things like that. And then I think this is really cool that the Roosevelt Bears is a book series that was put out about the adventures of Teddy Roosevelt. And as a result of those bears, essentially, the teddy bear became a very popular toy here in America. And you've got George Washington's shoe buckles over here as well. That was the bling of the era. Benjamin Harrison's got his razor right here. It's beautiful. I'm gonna have some water here in a moment. Nixon's key to Disneyland. That's pretty cool too. Megan says we were doing some family research and discovered that we're related to a signatory of the Declaration of Independence. That's really cool, Megan. Do you know which one? This is Thomas Jefferson's pocket watch. What? It's amazing how things over time haven't really changed all that much when it comes to things like that, because that looks like a pretty modern pocket watch, all things considered. As a part of the show, they've made sure that each of the presidents have some authentic looking jewelry, watches, wedding rings, ornate buckles, and lapel pins. They add a heightened sense of believability to the overall look of each president. Oh, check phone. Oh, sorry. Oh, I see. No problem. I'll get that fixed. Dr. Benjamin Rush. That's really cool, Megan. It's just really cool the amount of detail that they put into each president. I totally missed your comments there, Spaceship Ears. I am so sorry. Let me see if I can read those back to everybody. because you have a lot of amazing information to share with everyone. Let's see. I just have to go and find chat. Andrew says I shook my family tree and a bunch of nuts fell out. Alright, let's take a look here. Okay, Spaceship Ears had said, fun story. When Rosalind Carter was shown her husband's figure, she took one look and said, oh my goodness, who gave you that terrible suit? And then she went home and sent the figure a new suit. That's hilarious. Thank you for that, Spaceship Ears. To date, Rosalind Carter is the only First Lady who is also an Imagineer by that right. That's awesome. Make our way over here. We've got a theater entrance over here and a theater entrance over there. When the time comes, the rope will fall on either side. They'll make the announcements from right over here, and they'll let us proceed into the theater area. We will see all of the presidents to date in this show. We'll also see a nice, just overall presentation. It's a pretty cool show here, guys. It is wild that they got permission for this, though. To have the actual seal of the United States that sits in the White House.
And the next curtains will be operating. Please make sure that there's no eating, drinking, or smoking inside our restaurant.
Cool. Sounds like our curtains will be dropping fairly soon. The show itself, I don't think the schedule will start until 9. But they may go ahead and open it up about 10 minutes early so everyone can go in and sit down and get ready for the show. Matt Simba 2, welcome in. Good to see you. Mr. Cellophane coming in with the eagle emoji there. The structure really does remind me of like DC quite a bit. The way that everything is done. It's just very, very American. The structure itself is just so pretty. Alright, I'm going to sit you guys down for a moment and drink some water before we go into the theater where I will not be able to do so. Let's come over here next to Washington. It's going to stay there, but we'll move on to it. There we go. Just finished off some water. I'm going to change out my earbuds as well, so just a second, guys. I'm sorry for the loud noises. Be right back, everybody. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I got some water there. Get the earbud changed out. So it's done. Alright, they have dropped the ropes. Because the curtains should be dropping very soon as well. That's awesome, Matt. We'll probably see you tomorrow at Magic Kingdom then. We'll be at both Magic Kingdom and EPCOT Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But we'll be spending most of our time in Magic Kingdom. Alrighty, guys. Just waiting a couple more minutes for them to open up the curtains for the Hall of Presidents. Let's see. How are we doing on time?
Well, we want to actually waiting just about 5 minutes at this time. We would like to ask for our guests traveling with wheelchairs and uprights, please head towards the far right-hand side of the theater. Also, please make sure that everyone is accounted for with what is last because we do not accommodate for any guests who are late or next.
All right. So guys, if you're excited for the Hall of Presidents, let's see some eagles in the chat. Let's get some eagle emojis in that chat, guys. I will find out in a moment whether or not we need to get over to Wi-Fi or if we're good on cellular. If we do need to switch over to Wi-Fi, we'll make that switch before the show starts. That way you guys get an unobstructed Hall of Presidents presentation. Just some eagle emojis like Monica's got there. Yeah, nice. Thank you, Monica. Thank you for the eagle emoji, spaceship ears. Thank you for the eagle emojis, man. And as Baker and Honeydew said, guys, make sure your resolution is set for 1440p. YouTube does drop down the quality sometimes on you without you knowing. Keep an eye on that. Also, if we have to switch over to Wi-Fi, make sure that your live indicator is red and not gray. If it's gray, go ahead and refresh and it'll bring you back live with us. Should be letting us in momentarily. It is 8:53. The next showing is in just over 6 minutes. I think 5 minutes before they draw the curtain. We'll see. All that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this patriotic Disney quest. We really appreciate you. Sylvia Gomez, welcome in. We're about to head into the theater here at the Hall of Presidents. And like Monica said, the Hall of Presidents is an opening day attraction located in Liberty Square at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. Sylvia, we are over by where the white boat used to be, absolutely. But here in Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida, the Liberty Bell, that is the steam-powered ferry boat, has been removed. The whole Rivers of America is all gone. It's making way for Cars Land. Lori Cassidy, thank you for the eagle emojis. And then beyond Cars Land, there's also going to be a Villains Land that they're working on as well. It's going to be really cool. Alrighty, guys. Just a few more minutes. And we'll be enjoying the Hall of Presidents. And then we'll be making our way over to Carousel of Progress to cap off the patriotic attractions here in Walt Disney World between EPCOT and Magic Kingdom. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. If I'm too quiet, guys, let me know. I do tend to try to talk a little quieter when I'm in an enclosed space like this. I just want to be respectful to the people around me. But I will do my best to make sure that I'm still clear. And if I'm ever not clear to you guys, just let me know. Be happy to either put the phone closer to my face so you can hear me a little bit better, or pick up my voice if I need to. I just do my absolute best to make sure that, if at all possible, people don't even notice that we're here. Want to make sure that people are enjoying their holiday, enjoying their time here at the Magic Kingdom, unobstructed.
Please make sure that everyone in your party is accounted for. thinking about it, we hope that you enjoy our presence.
Alrighty, guys. With that announcement, I believe they're making their way to draw the curtains. There we go. And we're off into the theater for the Hall of Presidents, everybody. I'm going to try to sit in the very back right here so you guys can see as much as possible.
Right here.
That's a very common thing at Disney, 100%. Guys, we hope that you enjoy the Hall of Presidents here in the Magic Kingdom. Enjoy the Hall of Presidents. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you along with us again in the future. Share this out to your friends or family that might want to see a nice patriotic day here between Magic Kingdom and EPCOT. And we'll talk to you guys on the other side.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for this reverent celebration of America's leaders, both past and present. And now the Walt Disney World Resort proudly presents the Hall of Presidents.
This program is dedicated to the memory of Walt Disney. In 1971, his love for America inspired the creation of the Hall of Presidents, a place to celebrate the optimism and goodwill he saw at the heart of the American story. Walt's vision was to honor the nation by honoring the American presidency.
It is 1783, and the smoke is clearing in the wake of the Revolutionary War. Over the course of 8 grinding years, General George Washington has led a force of shopkeepers, farmers, and Native American allies to victory over the greatest military power in the world. A new nation has been born, independent and free. The founders must form a national government. In 1787, through months of passionate debate, they create a written constitution. For the country's highest office, they imagine something new in the history of the world. A leader not born to power like a king or queen. A leader who has not seized power through conquest. A leader not separate from the people, but elected by the people. From among the people. We, the people. This is a new idea, an American idea. The idea of a president. The people don't know exactly what a president will be, but there is little doubt who it will be. George Washington's stature and bearing have marked him as a leader. His integrity has made him a great one. Washington knows that many generals who have led successful revolutions make themselves dictators or kings. Instead, he steps down from power and retires to his home, Mount Vernon. The world takes note, and George Washington becomes the symbol of American ideals. In the first presidential election, it's Washington by a landslide. The only doubt seems to be his own. He writes, "Integrity and firmness is all I can promise. Integrity and firmness is exactly what we need." Everything he does as president will set a model for his successors. His final act may be the most important of all. After 2 terms, with no term limit in the Constitution, and amid overwhelming support to stay in office, he steps down once again and hands power back to the people. He wants us to speak, to elect a new president. During the early years of the Republic, we choose leaders as different as Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Andrew Jackson. Elections are often bitter. Each president stands at that fiery intersection where personal character meets the challenges of the times. Some call the presidency a glorious burden. Jefferson calls it a splendid misery. We, the people, must choose well. We elect 15 presidents before the course of history brings us to the edge of a crisis like no other. A nation born of freedom still permits slavery. As the country pushes west, will new states be slave or free? The question produces bitter conflict. The issue rocks the election of 1860 and brings Abraham Lincoln onto the national stage. The tall, lanky, some say uncouth candidate from Illinois is a master of words at a time when speeches are printed in full for people to read. A house divided against itself cannot stand, he has said. With Lincoln's election, the House does indeed divide. Civil War. 11 states secede from the Union. The war becomes a defining passage in the American story. The president's own inner strength and depth of character changed the course of history. Lincoln had come up the hard way, on the American frontier, desperately poor, with less than a year of formal schooling. His early years were scarred by tragedy, the death of his mother, his sister, his first love. He struggles with depression, but never loses his determination to rise above it. He once said he's driven by a desire to leave the world a little better place for having lived in it. The war rages. Lincoln fights to preserve the Union and end slavery. Neither is a sure thing. At Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 6 months after one of the bloodiest battles of the war, the president dedicates a cemetery to the thousands of soldiers who died there, in words we can never forget.
"47 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives, that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work, which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead, we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
The blood of over 500,000 Americans is spilled in the Civil War. President Lincoln's enduring hope is to give true meaning to the sacrifices of so many, to lead us to that new birth of freedom. With the end of the war and the end of slavery, a new birth truly begins. As we roll toward the 20th century, settlers roll west on wagon wheels and railroads connect the nation coast to coast. Millions of immigrants pour in from Europe and Asia. Population doubles. Our economy triples. Our standing among nations rises. We need presidents who can lead both at home and abroad. At the same time, a young Theodore Roosevelt is retreating from New York politics and personal tragedy. The death of his wife and his mother on the same day in the same house. In the Badlands of North Dakota, he rethinks his life and the life of his country. he returns stronger in body and spirit. His renewed energy is just what his country needs. American industry is booming, but social tensions are rising. A progressive movement is bubbling up, pushing for change, and change is needed in the working and living conditions in cities. The gap widens between rich and poor. The demand for change grows stronger. Teddy Roosevelt is a knight on a crusade. He speaks with force and vitality in clear terms that make colorful headlines at a time when mass market newspapers have become the new media. To define his foreign policy, he borrows a phrase from an African proverb: speak softly and carry a big stick. But his greatest accomplishments are made at home. He breaks up giant monopolies, protects workers' rights, and calls for a square deal for all Americans, rich and poor, capitalist and wage earner.
And a square deal for every man and every woman in the United States.
He calls on America to be as great as the natural grandeur of its lands. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground, he tells us. And we do.
The bottom fell out of the market. 12 million unemployed. The bread lines and the soup. The results of the 1932 election now appear.
When we elect our 32nd president, it is the worst of times. The course of history and the course of one president's life again shape a turning point in our national destiny. Franklin D. Roosevelt, paralyzed by polio, knows how to restore the faith of a people paralyzed by the Great Depression.
I believe in practical explanation and in practical policy.
He has found the inner strength his countrymen now need. He speaks to us like a friend, a neighbor. His optimism is contagious, his voice perfect for the latest breakthrough medium, radio. He calls us to believe we have nothing to fear but fear itself. And we do believe.
Tonight's attacks on England are perhaps the most widespread of the war in the course of the day.
But an even greater challenge dominates his final years in office: the Second World War.
We must be the great arsenal of democracy. This is an emergency as serious as war itself.
We stun the world with our production. When bombs fall on U.S. troops in Pearl Harbor, he calls us to fight on the war front and sacrifice on the home front.
The harder the sacrifice, the more glorious the triumph. So spoke America in the year 1776. So speak Americans today.
The world changes. The country changes. And yet, in one sense, what we need most from our presidents has never changed. A guiding vision that calls forth the best that America can be.
Will outer space be developed for the benefit of all mankind? Or will it become another focus for the arms race? The choice is urgent, and it is ours to make.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
But really, it's all of us who must overcome the crippling legacy of bigotry and injustice. And we shall overcome.
One
of the agreements that President Sadat and Prime Minister Begin are signing tonight is entitled A Framework for Peace in the Middle East.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. You have lost too much, but you have certainly not lost America.
I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you.
Loving this country requires the willingness to speak out for what is right, to shake up the status quo. That's America.
Our presidency is no longer just an idea. It is an idea with a proud history. Ladies and gentlemen, the presidents of the United States of America. George Washington. John Adams. Thomas Jefferson. James Madison. James Monroe. John Quincy Adams. Andrew Jackson. Martin Van Buren. William Henry Harrison. John Tyler. James K. Polk. Zachary Taylor. Millard Fillmore. Franklin Pierce. James Buchanan. Abraham Lincoln. Andrew Johnson. Ulysses S. Grant. Rutherford B. Hayes. James A. Garfield. Chester A. Arthur. Grover Cleveland. Benjamin Harrison. William McKinley. Theodore Roosevelt. William Howard Taft. Woodrow Wilson. Warren G. Harding. Calvin Coolidge. Herbert Hoover. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Harry S. Truman. Dwight D. Eisenhower. John F. Kennedy. Lyndon B. Johnson. Richard M. Nixon. Gerald R. Ford. Jimmy Carter. Ronald Reagan. George Bush. Bill Clinton. George W. Bush. Barack Obama. Joe Biden. And now we come to the present. Once again, we place our trust in the idea of a president, as we have from the beginning.
My fellow citizens, no event could have filled me with greater anxieties than that notification on the 14th day of April, 1789, that you had selected me to lead our nation. But it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
The presidency of the United States is a role unique in the world, an office entrusted to each president by us, we the people. Therein lies the genius of that new idea, now over 200 years old. A new idea our presidents have turned into a great American idea again and again.
This concludes our presentation. At this time, please gather your personal belongings and...
Sorry about that, everybody. The stream is dying. The camera is dying, so I'm gonna have to charge that. Good to meet you guys. Have fun. Alright, I'm gonna get it over here. It's down to like 1% battery life. It like turned off the stream for a minute. Hopefully I can save it. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just glad you saw through the end of the Hall of Presidents there. We still need to go do the Carousel of Progress. So let's find a place to hang out here for a moment. Let's go right over here. You see a trash can. Alright. I was not paying attention to the battery. Yeah, I didn't think we were here for so long. I didn't realize the stream's gone on as long as it has. I'm sorry, guys. Let's get this thing charging. I hope you guys enjoyed the Hall of Presidents. Met a lot of nice people in there. A lot of new friends. I saw also Gina was going on. Wow. Sorry about that, everybody. A slippery surface plus a wayward gimbal there for a moment. Alright, plugged in. Phew. Alright, guys. And we are plugged in. We are charging at 1%. That is amazing. Alright. They do really look very realistic. That's why I wanted to make sure that we were zoomed in a little bit there, so you guys can see the animatronics a bit better. Alright, making our way out of Liberty Square and heading for Carousel of Progress, everybody. And guys, I think I'm going to grab the coffee after Carousel of Progress. I have a feeling a lot of people are getting ready for the fireworks. And Main Street is probably crazy at the moment. It is 9:26 p.m. Let's see if we can grab a Carousel of Progress ride before those fireworks start.
At 10 o'clock p.m. And if you hang out there, there's another parade coming through at 11.
Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing. We'd love to have you along with us in the future. Let's see.
Firework viewing will be in the street behind me. Just keep going on this walkway.
Alright, let's see if we can make it. There have been some long lines for Carousel of Progress already. Absolutely not. Alright, is there not a direct path anywhere? Let's see. The streets are filled. Beautiful view of the castle, though. We gotta make it to Carousel of Progress, everybody. Gotta finish out the challenge. G-Man, welcome in. Alright, let's see. Let's hang a left. And then a right. We're gonna make one more left up here. There was some rumor as to the Hall of Presidents being closed. They usually only close the Hall of Presidents when a new president takes office so that they can make the changes necessary to make that adjustment. I haven't heard of bins or anything like that, but it's entirely possible. As far as the Carousel of Progress, like Monica just said, the Carousel of Progress closes on July 6th. So we will be live for its final day here on Sunday, when we'll also be doing the final July 4th fireworks, 4th of July Independence Day fireworks on technically July 5th on that day as well. But we're going to be live July 3rd, 4th, and 5th for the Independence Day fireworks here in Magic Kingdom and in EPCOT, guys. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that red subscribe button so that you can join us for those fireworks. Always spectacular, guys. Monica put out the most recent Hall of Presidents closure, which was on January 20th, 2025. I'm sorry, navigating people and reading. And it reopened on June 29th, 2025. So, yeah, that was for the presidential switch. Alright, guys, making our way to the Carousel of Progress. That'll be the final attraction of this challenge, guys. This Disney Quest. This is the Disney Quest Patriotic Edition, America 250 Edition, guys. Make sure we're hitting all of the patriotic attractions here in Walt Disney World. Between EPCOT and Magic Kingdom, we have done the American Adventure. We've done Soarin Across America. We've done the Hall of Presidents. Now we're finishing out with a ride on the Carousel of Progress, which is, again, closing officially on July 9th, or July 6th, excuse me. As a reminder, if you guys hit that subscribe button, if we're able to hit 30 subscribers, we'll be seeing Happily Ever After as best we can, depending on and when Carousel of Progress wraps up here. It's 9:30. Carousel of Progress is about 20 minutes long. Cool. Thank you. So like there's about 10 minutes to find a spot for the Carousel or for Happily Ever After. So if you guys haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. I'd love to have you along with us in the future, but also I'd love to see Happily Ever After. The amazing fireworks over Cinderella Castle here at 10 o'clock. guys, if you're excited for Carousel of Progress, let's see some gear emojis in the chat. Monica's going to put it down in the chat down below for you guys to see. You can copy it and paste it if you want. Enjoy the Carousel of Progress, everybody.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. As a reminder, this will be a 20-minute history show in which the building will rotate multiple times. So for your safety, you do have to remain seated for the full 20 minutes of the show. If you're unable to sit for that full 20 minutes, we do ask that you gather your belongings and exit now. And once I walk out, you must stay. Even if the theater is not moving, everybody, including children, must remain fully seated at all times. So that means that now is the time, now is the best time, now is the only time for you to exit for the next 20 minutes. Please don't make us chase you down. This is not a Scooby-Doo episode. Nobody laughed at my joke. Okay, cool. Alright, let's try this. How many of us have seen the Carousel of Progress before? Show of hands. A few people, fantastic. I better be able to hear y'all singing along from outside. If I can't, we're going to have a problem. If you're new, don't you worry. You're going to learn really, really fast. But once again, welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Please remain seated at all times. Please supervise kids. There's no exiting once I walk out, but most importantly, everybody enjoy the show. Take it away, Gene. It is all yours.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. You're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every way. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. And as you dream, that's the start. It follows this dream, climb the car.
It's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
It looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. The moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about two brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot and just 3 buckets of coal. Oh, boy, it sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that. Holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to. And our dog Rover here keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing. It wasn't too long ago we had to carry water from a well. And thanks to progress, we've got a pump right here in the kitchen. Of course, we keep a bucket of water handy to prime it with. Yes, sir, we've got everything we need to make life easier. Say, Mother, I was reading about a fellow named Tom Edison who's working on an idea for snap-on electric lights.
Electric lights? No more kerosene.
No more gas.
Sarah sure gets to the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me only 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Well, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
Like canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
Ovens don't just clean themselves, you know.
I know, dear. And they probably never will.
Now, if you'll excuse me, let's get the laundry off the line before it starts raining cats and dogs.
Don't worry, Rover. She didn't mean real dogs. Besides, it's not going to rain today. My lumbago isn't acting up.
I'm not going to say I told you so.
Oh, you gotta come down. All you have to do is put your wash on the line, right? Oh well, the cistern was low anyway.
Wow, look at that.
Now, James, I thought I told you to ask my permission before using my new stereoscope. It's not a toy, you know.
Ooh la la. So that's when it's EPCOT 3 and EPCOT 2. Hey, Dad.
Isn't she a knockout? She's the star of the new World's Fair in St. Louis, and you put that away before your mother finds it.
Oh, Dad.
You heard me. Well, we have one of those new talking machines. Now that is something. It plays music right here in our home.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
She keeps that thing going all day long. Progress.
Oh, Papa.
Yes, Patricia?
Papa, all these people. I'm indecent.
Don't worry, Patricia. They're friends. That's our teenage daughter. She's getting ready to go to a Valentine's dance across town on one of those new horseless trolleys.
I think it's very romantic for taking Mother out for Valentine's Day this year.
Well, you know what kind of sport I am.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and mine.
Now, you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me? Oh, well, with all this talking, I've worked up quite a thirst. I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're drinking root beer now. Same kind of thing, different name. Well, that's progress for you. And speaking of progress,
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. That is a dream, and that's the start. Tomorrow's a dream, goodbye the heart. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, cast my dream away.
phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horse hide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his upmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter. Now I don't have to crank. We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you blow a fuse. Crap, that's the 3rd one this week. I buy fuses by the case. Uh-oh, and I've blown the whole neighborhood again. Easy, Rover. Jimmy, hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks! Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's more like it. John, yours is the last costume I've got to finish before the parade starts.
Sarah's Ladies Club is responsible for our town's 4th of July celebration tonight. She's got us all roped into performing in their program.
And I've decided we're going as George and Martha Washington, dear.
Oh, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me. You know,
I'm so glad we installed an electric light fixture here on the porch, because it's just too darn hot to be sewing inside.
Yes, Sarah. You know, next year I'd like to go as Benedict Arnold.
Wait until you see what I've got planned for the fireworks show tonight.
Rover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the program?
I did, Pop. Listen to this.
Oh, that's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crosley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country, even Pittsburgh.
We're starting to arrive downtown for a spectacular 4th of July parade and fireworks event tonight. Mayor Peter,
Oh, Patricia,
Yes, Father?
better get a move on. The radio says folks are arriving downtown.
Do I really have to go? If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Well, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have indoor plumbing now. Oh, boy, that's really great on cold nights, especially for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the coolest spot in the house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading the help wanted ads.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. You know, considering all the... Oh, coming, Martha, as I was saying, considering all the conveniences we now have, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. It's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now. And we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes. And thanks to our automatic dishwasher, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new. I just heard a new term today on the radio. Fella says, we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life. I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. And the highway is crowded with fellow rats doing the same thing.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Are you awake, dear? Give him a lecture, big lord.
Ah, yes, the new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you.
You hear that? My daughter Patty is using that old exercise machine she rescued from the attic. It was all the rage in the 20s. Grandma, of course, had to have one. Didn't work then, doesn't work now. Consistent at least. Makes a lot of noise and blows fuses.
As I was saying, Cat, I think college is really swell. You should get to try. Oh, Patty, but I'm going to the Halloween party tonight. Oh, man. And I'm going to lose a few more inches by then. But I'm going to spend 3 votes Wilfred. Wilfred, what a stud. He's cutting at that endless horse. Look at this. Come on, man. That claw knows how you're going to this rabbit.
Oh, poor Howard. I wonder what they said about me when I was dating Sarah. You're lucky, Rover. You don't have to date. Well, we're caught up in the do-it-yourself craze these days. We're remodeling our basement of something called a rumpus room, and we're looking forward to a few rumpuses, I'll tell you, as long as they don't get out of hand.
John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sarah, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my rump. A rumpus, a room.
How do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey, everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me a root beer.
Well, it can't quite do that. But I'll show you something it can do. Tree lights 30% brighter.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anybody can do that voice-activated stuff. Watch this. Rover, speak.
John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 375.
Look at that. It even talks back.
Reminds me of certain people I know.
Yeah, right, Dad.
You gotta lose him, Grandma. Bank to the right.
Remember Dad's turkey last year?
Yeah, that thing really smoked up the place when it burned, didn't it?
We ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.
Well, no need to worry about the turkey this year. Not with an oven that will do anything your father tells it to do.
Oh, good shot.
Did you see that?
Dad, Grandma's up to 550 points.
Did you say 550? Hey, she's getting the hang of that thing.
I can't believe all the new gadgets they've got now. You know, in my day...
Oh, no. You're not going to tell us about the old days when you didn't even have a car phone.
Hey, Trish, for a while we didn't even have a house phone. Not to mention laser discs and high-def TV. Everything is automated today, including... included that.
No currency is all around this place.
Sorry, Oracle. Anyway, you guys don't know how good you got it nowadays.
You know, my grandpa told me the very same thing when I was a kid.
Take that, you nincompoop!
Hey, check it out, Dad. Grandma's up to 975 points.
Wow, 975?
John, what's wrong with the oven?
What?
Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
Man, what a game. I really smoked those guys. Looks like I'm resident flying ace now.
Oh, best 2 out of 3, Grandma.
Later, kid. Boy, that was fun. What will they think of next?
Who knows? We've got a whole new century waiting for us out there.
Yeah, and maybe sometime in the new century, your father will learn how to talk to our oven.
Well, maybe by then ovens will read our minds. But hey, as long as we're all here and happy and together for the holidays, who cares if I burned our Christmas turkey?
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday, everything's going to be so automated, you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away.
Man has a dream, and that's the start.
He follows his dream by heart.
When it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Thank you for joining us on Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. We hope you've enjoyed this tribute to the 1964 Carousel of Progress from the New York World's Fair. Please gather all of your personal belongings and exit through the doors located at the back of the theater. Have a great big beautiful day. And remember, tomorrow is just a dream away.
Alright guys, that was the Carousel of Progress, which wraps up our patriotic Disney quest. Thank you so much, everybody. We did get to the goal of 150 likes. We actually very much exceeded that. Thank you guys so much for that. So I think since it's so late already, what we'll do is we'll get a coffee tomorrow with Monica. We'll each get a coffee on stream tomorrow. Because with the time that it is, I'm going to try to beat the crowd out of the park. So let me go ahead and close out the stream right here in front of Carousel of Progress. Let's wrap around right here. Let's turn it around. Hey everybody! Let's scroll out there. Hey everybody, good to see you all. Thank you so much for an amazing Disney quest today. Thank you for 150 likes so that we can make sure that we get that coffee tomorrow to kick off our 3rd of July, 4th of July fireworks. Thank you so much, Andrew, for gifting a weekly Hop membership. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Disney Dad, Crystal, we hope you enjoy the membership. We have 14 custom emotions. We also do weekly memberships, live streams, members-only live streams. So we hope you are a part of those in the future. Those are on Saturdays. Guys, thank you so much for everything. We really appreciate you. Welcome to the Weekly Hop. If you don't know us, I'm Eric. My better half, Monica, is waiting at home with food, and I'm so hungry. So we're going to save the coffee for tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for everything. We really appreciate you. We came close. Didn't hit our goal for Happily Ever After tonight, but we're going to see so many fireworks tomorrow on the 4th of July and on the 5th of July, guys. We're going to be seeing all the fireworks at Magic Kingdom and at EPCOT. We've got to prepare a lot of things for that. So I'm going to head home. I'm going to have dinner with Monica, and yeah, we'll be back here bright and early at 6 p.m. Eastern Time here at Magic Kingdom and at EPCOT tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for all of your help today. Thank you for hanging out with us. And thank you for making this stream what it was, everybody. Again, thank you so much to those who served. Thank you to those that are family members of those who served. Thank you to everyone for just putting together and just having a wonderful, wonderful patriotic day here at the Weekly Hub, guys. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Did a lot of really cool stuff today. Saw some amazing shows and did some amazing attractions, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of that. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday evening, and we will see you again tomorrow, Friday at 6 p.m. for fireworks over Cinderella Castle, guys, as well as fireworks in EPCOT. So we hope to see you tomorrow for that, guys. Be safe, be good. We'll see you then. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can watch the people move by and the moving show behind me, Carousel of Progress, guys. Thank you so much again. Let's turn it around, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And down in the comments down below, guys, if you would please leave some American flags, we'd greatly appreciate that. Leave some American flag emojis in the comments at the close of the live stream, everybody. It should also send you over to our live stream tomorrow, July 3rd, for the Independence Day fireworks, guys. If you go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already on that live stream, we greatly appreciate it. Let's go and have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at that live stream. But yeah, down in the comments down below, guys, American flag emojis, but also let us know, what was your favorite attraction for the day? I'd love to hear about it. Have a wonderful night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Because the people live. Be safe, everybody. We'll see you soon.